Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Data Cloud Now. I'm currently in San Francisco, where I'm now delighted to be joined by Kerem, Koca, co-founder at BlueCloud, along with Bill Tennant, Chief Revenue Officer at BlueCloud. Such a pleasure to be with both of you.
Great to be here. Thank you for having us.
Always excited to be here.
Kerem, always a pleasure sitting down with you. BlueCloud's mission emphasizes innovation, flexibility, and scalability. In the current environment where generative AI continues to be the focus, how are you seeing leaders approach the need for both innovative AI solutions and the flexible, scalable data foundations required to power them effectively?
First of all, thank you for hosting us. And this is becoming a great tradition. As you remember, last year we won the Growth Partner of the Year award, and we had this conversation. And this year we have the Innovation Partner of the Year award with a great...
Coming back with hardware again,
yes.
Kerem.
Yes, I think we're the only company received this somehow. So
congratulations to the entire team.
And we're going to talk about that more. But that board also, Snowboard, reminds me the conversation in 2 years ago when Frank Slootman hosted Jensen Huang. You remember, like, Jensen Huang signed it. It was an amazing moment. In that conversation, Jensen famously called that we're in front of the biggest computer revolution we have ever seen. And 2 years later, he's definitely on point. We see that. But I still think that we're on the first or second innings of this journey, which is going to significantly improve our life, but also going to create winners and losers. And I'm happy to predict that for Snowflake point of view, this is going to be a major win, not only because it's going to amplify the importance of data for AI, everyone knows that, but also now we will be able to cut the implementation time significantly shorter from time and cost point of view, and that will deploy the solutions quicker, faster, and returning on investment materialized faster than ever before. And that will, everyone's talking about 10x developers. I think we're going to create 10x SI. Remember this 10x SI?
Right.
That will make the process of implementing Snowflake completely different than how it has been historically. This affects the KPI metric RPO, which like Snowflake every quarter announces. It was less than $1 billion. I remember 2 years ago, it was $3 billion. Last quarter, it's $6.7 billion. This is cash, like for credit sold, but not in income statement. As that goes to income statement, as we implement things faster, not only is it going to be financially rewarding, but then the amazing sales team of Snowflake can sell more because now it's consumed. But the most importantly, customers can get the benefits faster and then want to do more. So as everything is changing, this will be changing for Snowflake implementations, and we're working tirelessly to make that happen, and very excited about it.
Great to hear, Kerem, and I'm so glad that Bill is joining us here for this conversation and want to dive into the business value and return on investment. Bill, when it comes to implementing AI, what are the key opportunities for businesses to achieve success, and what are the common strategic missteps executives should be wary of when trying to derive real value from these advanced technologies?
Yeah, it's a great question, Ryan. And I think as we sit here, you look around Snowflake Summit 2025 and what the AI Data Cloud can do, there's true opportunity for individuals to be able to, or enterprises to be able to pull together that data and really put themselves in a position to be ready for AI and actually implement and dive into use cases and see success. Where we've seen a lot of success is starting with small projects and pilots, but making sure that we get those into production and having the data governance, having the actual trusted data behind the scenes, alongside the scalable, easy to use architecture of Snowflake, really puts people in a very good position to see that return. The reality is, though, we're at a pivotal point in the entire technological landscape. I mean, at this stage of the entire environment, everybody should not just be thinking about how do I execute on a single use case. They should be thinking about how do I actually transform my entire organization and align my strategy as well as the AI initiatives that I'm taking to actually achieve that ROI. So it's not just about how do I operationally become more efficient in this one small area. It's how do I change my entire business to take advantage of the things that are coming into the market with AI right now.
Great perspective. I'm so glad you mentioned the broader AI data cloud ecosystem. There literally all around us here at Summit, and some exciting recent news with BlueCloud being named Snowflake America's Data Cloud Services Innovation Partner of the Year. What does this say about the state of the BlueCloud and Snowflake partnership? Kerem, would love to dive in a little bit deeper into your earlier statements.
Totally. I mean, the key point is data is in our heritage. So we were custom built for Snowflake implementations, but when we did so, we had a great roadmap, but we hoped we were doing the right things. But these awards completely confirms what we were thinking is acknowledged, and that makes us happy. That in practical terms, it obviously helps us, acquire customers or talent quicker, as well as in many other aspects. But I think for me, the most important part is it just makes me happy winning these awards.
love to hear it, Kerem. And Bill, I'd love to dive into the AI Data Cloud platform for you. How does its ease of use allow BlueCloud to deliver a competitive edge, all while remaining connected and trusted?
Yeah, and again, great question. I think the ease of use component of Snowflake and the AI Data Cloud is such that previously, a lot of organizations were struggling because they were creating this technical debt as they tried to build around different pieces of the use cases that they're trying to execute on and really find a path to being able to enable enterprise AI. And you saw a lot of failures with that. But with what we're doing today and with the ease of use of Snowflake and the AI Data Cloud, it puts us in a position where we can get them to that entry point for AI significantly faster. Because it's easy to use, because it's scalable, because it's flexible, it allows us to get them there, and then ultimately we're able to take them to that next phase and mature them down the path of AI much faster.
It's great to hear, and always coming back to that core business value. Wonderful to hear. And Kerem, for leaders looking to accelerate their AI journey and achieve those tangible business outcomes, as we just discussed, what is the most critical piece of advice you'd offer, especially concerning the synergy between talent, technology, and a clear data strategy?
I mean, the exciting time we live in, remember Steve Jobs and when he came up with Think Different concept? I mean, this huge Apple campaign. I wish he was with us these times, like he would do so good. But I think if you are an executive or a leader of a very established company right now and happy about your situation, I would say think twice. That there are few guys in a garage or Starbucks that re-examining your company and then thinking that we can do this better, faster. So the idea is that we have to constantly think about our organizations, and we do this internally as well, that are we doing the best we can do? Are we using AI as much as we can? And in the way it needs to be, not like small increments, but making major changes. I think constantly re-evaluating the business model is a great idea to see if completely of certain functions can be done better by Gen AI. But this is not a one-time effort. It's a continuous effort. It's very exciting.
It's going to continue to evolve. So safe to say, same time next year, right here from the desk, we'll get the latest from everything, Kerem.
Or hopefully maybe in Cannes we can meet. I missed you last time.
Gentlemen, such a pleasure sitting down with you. Congratulations again. Always a pleasure being with BlueCloud.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. We'll see you out there.